The third piece we're going to take a look at here is called Leftovers, and it's about war. And I know that it's a very gruesome piece, and it really stands out in comparison to the rest of my work that I have displayed here. And that's the point. I chose to make this a gruesome piece because it's meant to capture your attention and make you really look and think about what's happening in our world today. Now, there's always been war, and there probably always will be, unfortunately. But in the 21st century, we have the ability to see it. On Instagram, you can go and see videos of people getting hurt all the time from war, from major explosions. And specifically, I'm referencing Palestine right now. And I don't care how you believe and what you believe. The bare minimum is that war is ugly and gross, and it is not the appropriate way to handle any situation. It is the most childish way to handle a disagreement about who should own land. That is crazy. It is a crime in America to even plan a murder, let alone actually go through and murder people, let alone them being children, okay? Let's just take that into account when we look at war and we pretend it doesn't happen. You would be devastated if it was happening to you. That is heartbreaking to know that this is happening to people all over the world, all the time. You don't have to physically be there to know that it's happening, because that is the world we live in, where news travels fast and there is video evidence of all of these things. So it's a choice to look and to see. It is a choice to be aware of what's happening in the world around you, and it is a choice to care about those things. But it's not a choice to those people who are getting blown up. It is not a choice to those kids who no longer have parents. That's not their choice. It is a forced thing that we have the choice to look at and give credit to. Could you even imagine watching your family members get blown to smithereens to the point that their body parts are not identifiable? Because that is the reality that other people are living in as you're standing here looking at my art and listening to this. That is a real, true reality that isn't yours, but is somebody's. And I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer. I don't want to drag your mood down. But I do want you to be aware. I want you to sit and think more often about the way that you interact with the world and the way that you have the privilege to be able to not care. You have the privilege to not have that reality be yours. So let's make conscious choices. Let's be grateful for the fact that you're not in a war zone, that you have family, that you have friends, that you have food, that you have a house. Let's be grateful. Let's acknowledge the suffering of others. Let's educate ourselves and make choices that can better not only you, but the world. The purpose of living is to benefit others, not just yourself. And so I asked the question, do you care yet?